Give me a good talisman. Please just give me a good talisman. Why won't you give me a good talisman? Damn it, Oboro, I'll kill you! Okay, fine, I'll take 10 melds, please. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hunters of all ages and Sunbreak persuasions. It's time to farm talismans. Yes, indeed, with how many good new skills there are in Sunbreak, and with a lot of them being on talismans but not decorations, getting a good talisman has never been more important. And not just for the new skills too, but the general power creep of them is such that the ceiling of talismans is higher than it ever was in high rank, and you're going to at least want a talisman that gives you at least 4 skills overall to your build. Like the best one I have so far, 3 crit eye, a 2 slot and a 1 slot, which still isn't crazy, but at least it doesn't feel like it's holding me back. Today then, I will bring you the best strategy to get as many talismans as possible, as fast as possible, in the most efficient way as possible to get you your perfect god talisman, goddamn yesterday. So, let me just take you through the process. Step 1, you want to go over to the Argosy cat and set up your Argosy correctly. And by that, I mean, get your backroom deals a backroom dealing on every single one of your requests. This will mean that every time it updates, so every time you refresh a quest, complete a quest, or return from a quest after 5 minutes, you will get a good chance of getting either an MP Accelerant, which instantly finishes a meld, which is obviously very good, and melding pudding, which is the single best melding item in the game, worth 200, and thus 5 of them is 1 anima meld. So, then we go over to Ogoro and do 10 anima melds. Yes, indeed, get all of them on the go, not using accelerants. Obviously, if you don't have the materials to do that, step 1 is getting the materials to do that, and either hunt normally or see part 2 of this guide once we get there. In any case, get 10 melds are going. Now, what we want to be doing is completing those 10 melds as fast as possible. And fortunately, Arlo has just the way for us to do that, also known as getting punched in the face repeatedly by a furious Rajang. Now, any arena quest works, they're all one feint, and they all can kill you pretty quickly and refresh pretty quickly, quicker than literally any other method in the game, but Furious Rajang is the quickest, so this gets a little bit quicker after Master Rank 50 when you unlock him. In any case, you want to just over and over and over and over get into the arena, get killed, and get out. Make sure you don't accidentally pick up the Rainbow Spirit Bird, so you can die just the fastest possible, and technically speaking, the bowgun set is the squishiest, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. You'll be taking about 20 to 25 seconds on average, completing all 10 melds in about 6-7 minutes. But wait! Midway through doing this, you will likely get the little pop-up that says the Argosy is full. It's important at this point you take a break, go over to the cat, and collect your lovely melding gains. In this case, we got quite a few accelerants, and that's really, really good to see. Then set the Argosy off again with breakneck bargaining, as that's the fastest way to get hold of the accelerants and the melding pudding. Then back to Arlo to finish off your 10 anima melds that you have going on, all good and easy, and finally our 10 anima melds are complete. So, of course, we go have a look at them. Now, anima melds give you 5 talismans per, yes, but you also have a lesser chance of getting a good one than the recycling melding option. So what we do once we have got this wall of disappointment out the way is then recycle everything we just got in the 1000-point meld. These are the ones that we use our accelerants on. You'll get an average of 5 of these per full 10 anima melds, so that's really, really nice. Just make sure to padlock keep any talisman that you like the look of, and once you have cycled through all of them using accelerants, well, you know what it's time to do. Why won't you give me a good talisman, Okuro? Why? Why? And then once once you've done that, you set your 10 anima melds going once more, and repeat the entire process, cycling through one faint arena quest, making sure your Argosy is on the go, collecting it when it gets full, cycling more arena quests, collecting your 10 animas, sending them into the recycling 1000 point meld, using your accelerants on that, and so on and so forth, so on and so forth. Now, of course, you'll get to the point where you run out of monster materials, or indeed you don't have enough accelerants to do all of the recycles, in which case just leave them to happen naturally and adjust accordingly. Now then, let's cover actually getting monster materials to meld in the most efficient way possible, and really it's not changed too much from high rank, but it is a lot easier now thanks to the addition of one golden boy. So what we're looking for is a quest that has two targets that are both high value meld material monsters. So this double RageGang is perfect, as RageGang shiny drops are high meld values. So what we want to do is head onto the hunt, go to the gold wire bug on the map, grab it, go to the third non-target monster, make it Wyvern rideable, use it to beat up the first RageGang until you've got your 3 shiny drops, or potentially more, depending on if your gold wire bug is feeling like blessing you today. Swap to the RageGang, beat up the extra monster, but make sure you don't end up getting to the punish state. Don't fully fill up the bar, just beat it up lightly. The idea is to hit it 3 times without going full punish. Then run all the way over to the other RageGang, beat up that RageGang, and lo and behold, we now play the game of collecting all the shinies. The maximum you could get here is 18 drops, but you'll probably get somewhere between 9 and 18 depending on how your gold wire bug is feeling, and that's really, really awesome. So run around the map, pick up all your shinies, return from the hunt, and you're looking good. I got 750 melding points worth of materials from this in about 4 minutes, which is pretty damn good. That's 75% of a full meld, and that results in 11 to 12 full melds an hour without actually having to hunt anything. So very chill, very easy, and you can just kind of farm along with it while watching something on your other screen, yada yada. There is also another quest that's quite good for the same purpose, the one with Teostra and Pyrarachna. Teostra is not quite as good as he used to be in high rank because he still drops Teostra Powder as a shiny, but that's a high rank melding material, not a master rank one. That said though, the exact same principle here does apply. Get the golden wire bug, make the monster Wyvern rideable, take him to the other monster, beat them up, swap over, beat them up, run to the third one, beat it up, and play the game of collecting the shinies. Depending on the third monster you get, this quest can still be incredibly good. Here with Pyrarachna and Teostra, obviously the 2 guaranteeds, I also got a Magmalmadron, and collectively my drops resulted in 880 melding points of materials. And just like the other one, takes about 4 or 5 minutes, so this one's going to give you about 15 melds an hour, which is really, really nice too. And there you have it, really. You use this Wyvern Ride spam return method to easily get materials quickly without having to hunt, and then funnel that into the loop that I shared with you at the start of the video. That said, generally speaking, monster parts just as a whole are worth a lot more for your melding this time around, and you can't go wrong just generally hunting. The Mayhem quest with the 4 flagships in the arena is a fantastic hunt for melding materials, and honestly is one that you can complete in 10 minutes, and in those 10 minutes you'll likely get more melding points worth of stuff than if you do the Wyvern Ride technique. The only catch is, you actually have to play and focus and hunt, whereas the Wyvern Ride technique is if you want a bit more of a relaxed time, again, while perhaps watching a show. In any case, Astalos himself, relative to his difficulty and speed of hunting, is arguably the best melder monster in the game, as he has a 100 point part, despite being a kind of middly flagshipy tier, which is really, really nice. Just make sure to break his head. In any case then, that is my general flow advice guide to you guys for maximum talismans per time until you get that perfect one to let you do that perfect build. I hope this has helped. Please like if it has, and subscribe and hit the bell for more Sunbreak tips and tricks, as this is your home for everything you could ever possibly want to know about this glorious Master Rank experience. Consider supporting the future of this channel's existence on Patreon down below. It truly means the world and is what keeps us going. For now though, until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.